Good afternoon, this is Randall Whiteman. Today I'm going to show you a quick overview of the customer maintenance application in Epicor ERP version 10 using the demo instance of Epicor. Okay, let's get started. I've logged into the home screen of Epicor and I've got some favorites set up showing standard applications, and in the master data favorite under customer maintenance we've got the customer maintenance application. So I'm going to use a customer called Addison, which is in the demo database. And first we'll just look at the basic customer details. So obviously we've got an area for the name and the customer type, and you can have prospects and suspects in the CRM functionality. We're going to use the customer type. And you've got the address of the base customer, that's the company itself, rather than so separately from the contacts, from the staff of the customer. And you've got some print options, so whether you're going to, the customer requires acknowledgements or requires statements. And an area for a phone, fax, email, that's for the company, for the customer company, as again separately from the staff within the customer. I'm just going to go over a couple of the options. Up here you've got some flags, valid sold to. If that's unticked, then the customer cannot be transacted. So we'll move over onto the billing tab, and you've got basic details. So we have terms, the trading terms for the customer. If the business charges late finance fees, this links to a setup record for the late charges, and a reminder group. So when preparing reminders for the customer to pay their overdue invoices, you can select customers based on the reminder group they've been assigned. Another important flag here is the auto invoice flag. So when a sales order is shipped, you can have Epicor to automatically prepare the customer invoice. Over on the Bill To tab, so the name, address, and phone numbers for the bill to for the customer. So that could be separate from the base customer address. Moving along, we'll show price lists. So price lists for the customer are set up outside of the customer maintenance, and within customer maintenance the code is attached to the customer. So we can see in this instance there are two price lists attached to this customer, and similarly discount price lists. So discounting is set up through the price list structure. In this instance there are no discount price lists assigned. Moving on to credit, we can see here is the total credit limit that has been authorized for this customer, and you can set a review date for the credit manager to review the credit for this customer. An important option here is the credit hold flag, which you can set up so that you can prevent sales orders from being entered or being shipped based on this flag. Moving on to the contacts. So now this is details of the individuals, so the people associated with the customer. And we can see here, so this is a record from the contacts database, and we can see here we have options for the name, what function what role or function they have in the customer, and contact email and numbers. And also we have the primary contact flags, so you can record the individuals within the customer who are the primary billing or purchasing or shipping contact. Moving over to attributes, so you can set up user-defined attributes based on the need of the business, and you can assign those attributes to the customer in this screen. And lastly, we move over to the Ship To tab. This is where you can hold one or more customer locations where order shipments can be sent to, and on here we have a lot of the same structure as the base customer record. We can see we have name and contact details, we have address details, and we can move across and we see that we can have multiple contacts at the individual people at the customer ship to locations that you can hold their details. And also then we have price lists. So pricing and discounting can be set up at the ship to location if this is a business requirement. Well, this has been an quick overview of the customer maintenance application of Epicor ERP E10. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to